What up, everybody? Before we get into the latest news and rumors surrounding the New York Knicks, I owe a beer shot fund for my guy, Frank. First off, it was his birthday yesterday, so I want everyone in the comments to go down and type HBD. Frank has pretty much rose to the top of New York Knicks now in the Super Chat list. He sent in a $100 Super Chat. Following our live stream, he sent it in after we already ended it. So I owe him a beer shot fund. So I'm going to do one before we get into today's show. Frank, you're my man. Happy birthday. This one's for you.
Chug, 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 chug.
Welcome in to New York Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Marshall Green. Frank, you're my boy. Let's freaking go. Give me a follow over on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_. I'm tweeting about the Knicks all day, every day, and I want to follow some people back. So send me a DM saying you know ball, and I'll follow you back. In today's show, we're going to touch on Isaiah Hartenstein and the difference he's been making with the New York Knicks. But the story of the day is Kevin Love. He was bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he is a free agent now and can sign anywhere he wants in the NBA. And I've had people hit me up on Twitter. I see a couple different publications out there say maybe the New York Knicks could be a landing spot for Kevin Love. So let's break it down. Love somewhat fell out of the rotation this year for the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is a guy who's just a pro's pro at this point, only playing in 20 minutes so far for the Cavs this year, 41 games. So he got a couple of DNPs that started to stack, but he's still the same guy. He gives you consistent outside shooting, 35% from three this year. Last year, 39%. The year before that, 36.5%. And the year before that, 37.5%. And as we know, Kevin Love is an elite rebounder. Over 6.8 rebounds this year in less than 20 minutes per night. This is a guy that could bring what the Knicks need off the bench. They need more shooting, and they need more rebounding out of the fourth spot. But it comes down to this. Would you rather have Kevin Love on this roster or Obi Toppin in the rotation? And I think that's what it comes down to. I think it's a little bit too soon to start giving DNPs to Obi Toppin in his career. And I think he's been okay this year. Hasn't really played all that much. It's wild. His minutes are actually down this year compared to the first 2 years of his career, just 14.9 minutes per game, but he's giving you 6.6 points, 3.3 rebounds. Field goal percentage is down more than usual, and it's because he's shooting more threes and he's hitting them at a pretty damn good percentage at 36.5% from downtown. But my question is, if all you want out of your backup power forward is to shoot threes, space the court, and rebound, that should be Kevin Love. And if you're trying to win games right now, it should be Kevin Love. But I don't know if that's what the Knicks want. The Josh Hart move was a win-now move. I'd say it has proven to work out pretty damn well so far. But you cannot take Obi Toppin out of this rotation. I think Kevin Love makes you better right now. But what Obi Toppin is giving you right now is going to make you better in the long run, whether that means you're upping his trade value right now from the minutes he's getting, or he's getting better and he's getting the reps that he desperately needs to become a better basketball player to help this team as a member of this team going forward. I think Obi is a prime trade candidate this summer, but if he comes back, he's not going to be better by not playing this final stretch of the season. He needs to play these games. I would love to sign Kevin Love, but I'd rather have Obi Toppin play those minutes. So that means no, I would not be interested in Kevin Love. If they sign him, I'd be cool with it, but I would be upset because that means no more Obi Toppin minutes. I'm not a huge Obi Toppin guy, but you got to sometimes get some juice out of these first-round picks. Knicks have kind of been messing up on that. Should the Knicks sign Kevin Love? Type S for sign, type P for pass. Let me know what you think down in the comments section. Before we get to Isaiah Hartenstein and give him the flowers he deserves, I want to tell you guys about our proud sponsor of today's show, and that is Fume. Go to tryfume.com/chatsports and use code chatsports for 10% off the Journey Pack today. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. We all have bad habits, and we certainly know how hard they can be to kick those bad habits. Our sponsor, Fume, is on a mission to accelerate humanity's breakup from the bad habits that consume far too many of us. Fume is a natural diffusive device that uses plants and behavioral science to help you trade out your negative habit for a positive one. I didn't expect much out of Fume when I got it, but the minty sensation is really powerful, and it's just sweet. This is the fume right here. It fits in your hand nicely. And they got 3 unique flavors in the Journey Pack. Crisp mint, maple pepper, white cranberry. It also comes in a really nice travel case as well. Fume is awesome. You guys should try it out. You get 10% off as well with the code ChatSports. I do want to make it clear, though, that Fume is not a vape. It's a non-electronic device designed to transform your negative habits. The easiest way to stop a bad habit is to pick up a positive one, and Fume is designed perfectly to do just that. Head to tryfume.com/chatsports. That's try, FUM.com/chatsports. That link is in the comments and description of today's show. Remember, use the code ChatSports for 10% off. Let's get to story number 2 of today's show, and that is Isaiah Hartenstein. I think that some Knicks fans, including myself, I'm talking to myself right now, may have sold their Isaiah Hartenstein stock a little bit too soon because he has absolutely stepped his game up since the Mitchell Robinson injury. And the thing is, a lot of people were mad at Hartenstein the way he was playing earlier in the season. Come to find out, he's actually been hurt and battling through that injury. This is what he had to say the other day. He said, I feel like I can do the role that I need to do here a lot better with how good my Achilles is now feeling. My main thing was helping the team win. Now it's coming back where I'm doing the little stuff to help the team win, and he has. Since the Mitchell Robinson injury, Isaiah Hartenstein has been playing like a freaking menace. In the first 45 games of the season, he didn't really play that well. 18 minutes per game, 5 points per game, only 6 rebounds and less than a block per game, and sub 50%. But in the last 14 games, he's upped his points per game to 5.6. He's added 2 more rebounds per game. He's averaging 1.3 blocks per game, more than 5 more minutes per game, and he's upped his field goal percentage to 63.6. But he's really started to cook in the last 10 games, where he's averaging 6.7 points per game, 9.2 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks per game. Another key stat is in 2,330 possessions with Isaiah Hartenstein on the floor and Mitchell Robinson off the floor, the Knicks are plus 2.4. So in the season so far this year, the stats say that the Knicks are a better basketball team with Isaiah Hartenstein. I almost said Hodgins. I just did a Giants video where they signed him. Isaiah Hartenstein is a better player for the Knicks. It said the stats say it. They're plus 2.4 when Hartenstein's on the court compared to when Mitchell Robinson is on the court. Look, I don't want to make too much of it, but we owe this man an apology, and I do as well. I owe you an apology, Isaiah Hartenstein. I wasn't really familiar with your game. Look, you played not so well at the start of the year. Was it because of injury? Was it because of the new scenery? Was it because of the new team? Whatever it was, I don't care. You're playing your best basketball of your career right now, and you're doing things that you really didn't do last year. You're protecting the rim like crazy. You're not really being a playmaker anymore. The Clippers ran your offense through them. He's not shooting threes. He's playing with heart. The heart-to-heart connection with him and Josh Hart has been electric. He brings toughness. He brings swag. I'm a fan of Isaiah Hartenstein, and I'm glad he's a New York Knick. And to be honest with you, without him, with Mitchell Robinson down, I don't know where this team would be. So join me in the comment section. Let's show Isaiah Hartenstein some love. Not should Isaiah Hartenstein some love. Show Isaiah Hartenstein some love. That's a typo on me. Shit happens. I'm pretty drunk from that beer shotgun. Type those 55s, double nickel, in the comment section. Show our man Isaiah Hartenstein some love, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. The All-Star break is here, but our coverage is not going to stop. We're got a video tomorrow, video Saturday, video Sunday. I'm going to be back cooking in the lab next week. We're going to be live. I believe they play Friday next week. Friday and Saturday next week. We'll be live for probably the Friday game, maybe the Saturday game. Make sure you subscribe. Just turn on your notification bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's go, Knicks.